Hey Broncos country, what's up? It's your boy from the heart of Colorado. That guy who's been bleeding orange and blue since I could throw a football in the backyard. You know, growing up in the Midwest, football was everything. Those cold Sundays watching Elway sling it, dreaming of mile-high magic. And man, let me tell you, as we sit here looking at the 2026 offseason, I am fired up. Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos? They are dropping a masterclass on how to play this game the right way. Yeah, I said it. I know the Twitterverse is always blowing up with all kinds of hot takes and panic modes. Why aren't we splashing cash? Where's the big-name free agent? But hold up, folks. This is exactly what winners do. This is the kind of roster building that turns a good team into a sustainable powerhouse. Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, seeing all these other squads throwing money around like it's confetti at a parade. But us, we're sitting back, calm as a Rocky Mountain stream, making calculated moves. I've got the proof right here, pulled up this graph from over the cap that breaks it down cold. It shows wins stacked against free agency spending over the last decade. Teams dumping the most dough on day one? They're way over on the right side. And guess what? Their win columns are all over the map, mostly underwhelming. Teams out here handing out contracts like Halloween candy. And where's that gotten them? Nowhere fast. Now flip it. The squads on the left, the calculating ones? That's where the real champs hang out. Pittsburgh Steelers under Mike Tomlin? Never had a losing season in all those years, and they spend peanuts in early free agency compared to the big spenders. We're talking smart, targeted acquisitions. New England Patriots in their prime, the Chiefs, all those rings? Built on smart drafting and retention, not splashy March headlines. But here's the thing. It's easy to get caught up in the hype. I get it. We're all human, right? That rush of seeing a star player sign on the dotted line is addictive. But success isn't about who grabs the headlines in the spring. It's about who hoists the trophy in February. And the Broncos? We are building something real. Think about how we navigated the massive dead cap from the Russell Wilson trade. Everyone wrote us off, said we'd be at the bottom of the barrel. But Sean Payton kept this team fighting, competitive, and most importantly, he found our guy in B.O. Nix. Even the skeptics are looking at us now and admitting, this squad is building an elite foundation without mortgaging the future. Now, hold up a second. Let me tell you a story. I was down in Mexico last week, chilling by the pool with my Broncos cap on, you know, repping the country even on vacay. This local dude spots it, comes over with his broken English, points at my hat and says, B.O. Nix good. He tough player, very smart. I laughed, gave him a high five, and we talked about Nix's grit. Watched him last season, stepping up in the pocket, taking the hits, making the right reads. It's global now. Even poolside chats know we've got the pieces. We finally have a quarterback who commands the huddle. No need for a total roster overhaul. We're tweaking, refining, and letting our young core grow. Let's rewind to Sean Payton's history, because history's our best teacher. What did he do in New Orleans? He didn't always make the biggest free agency splashes. He found undrafted gems like Marks Colston. He developed mid-round picks. He built a culture of accountability. That's the vibe I'm feeling here in Dove Valley. No panic, just patience. That's how you win in this league. You let the frenzy die down. You watch other teams overextend, and then you strike when the value is right. Shifting gears, let's talk about the defense and why our continuity is straight fire. Look at Alex Singleton. Genius move keeping a guy like that around. This dude is the heartbeat of our linebacking cores. Singleton is a warrior, plain and simple. He plays every single snap like his life depends on it. Back-to-back seasons with an insane amount of tackles, always flying to the football. Vance Joseph trusts him completely. He's the eyes and ears out there, the glue holding the middle of the field together. You can't just buy that kind of grit and defensive leadership in free agency. Playing Madden, you might think, hey, let's upgrade to a faster guy. But no, out there on the real grass, Singleton brings that Colorado toughness, that relentless edge. Leadership like that is priceless when you're developing young pass rushers and defensive backs. And speaking of the defense, let's talk about managing the salary cap and the draft. When you don't blow $80 million on a shiny new free agent on day one, you have the flexibility to actually build depth. You look at the draft board, and insiders are pounding the table saying, this upcoming class has some serious talent at inside linebacker and the defensive line. With our picks, we can snag a gem without wrecking our cap space for the next 4 years. If this unfolds like I'm seeing, we're set up nice. No desperation, just pure opportunity. All right, Broncos country, let's keep this rolling. You know me, I'm that fan who's tailgated in the snow at Empower Field, hollering till my voice gives out. From the plains of the Midwest to the peaks here in Colorado, football's in the blood. And right now, I'm all in on this offensive strategy too. We aren't chasing every shiny running back on the market. Look at the money some of these teams are paying for veteran running backs who have already taken a beating, dropping $12, $14 million a year on a guy with a history of fumbles or injuries? Madness. Instead, Payton is trusting his system and our offensive line. We locked up Quinn Miners. We have Garrett Bowles holding down the blind side, and we are trusting our stable of backs. Jaleel McLaughlin with that lightning burst, Audric Estime bringing the thunder. Why overpay a free agent when you can scheme your own guys into space? It's exactly what Payton did with Alvin Kamara back in the day. He didn't buy him, he drafted and developed him. Overpaying free agents is a recipe for regret. Developing your own talent? That equals rings.look around the AFC West. The Chiefs are having to pay massive premiums to keep their core of Mahomes and Jones together, which naturally thins out their depth. The Raiders have thrown massive money around in the past with mixed results. Meanwhile, we are quietly assembling a deep physical roster that can run the ball, protect B.O. Nix, and play aggressive defense under Vance Joseph. It's chess, not checkers, my friends. Broncos country, we're in the home stretch here. That orange sunset over the Rockies? It matches the fire building inside this facility right now. Payton's playing 4D chess while others chase headlines. We are built for sustained success. With B.O. Nix settling in and this front office making smart, economical moves, our window is opening wider every day. We aren't just looking for a wild card spot anymore. We are building a team that can go toe-to-toe with anybody in January. What do you guys think? Are you happy we are playing it smart and building through the draft? Or did you want to see a massive free agency signing? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Till next time. Broncos country, let's ride.